Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit difficult, or what I'm about to talk about right now, because if you guys saw a while back, I did post a video about my cat being sick and everything, and then I also posted on Instagram and Snapchat. I gave like a status on him and also community post here on YouTube, that my cat unfortunately passed away. He passed away Tuesday, August 9th, and it is currently the Friday, I think Friday the 12th, yeah, so it's been a few days since his passing, but I was a wreck. I'm still a wreck right now. Just trying to, like, every day just deal with everyday life and just realize that, now I just have 2 dogs, no cat. It's just difficult. Like, sometimes I think about when people are gonna ask me how many pets do you have. I'm so used to saying 2 dogs and a cat. Now I just have to say 1. But anyways, yeah, so you guys, if you guys remember a while back, he had that huge lump on him, and I took him to, to get surgery to remove it, and he did, I believe that was last year, and he did fine for like a few months, and then like this last month, he stopped eating, stopped peeing, stopped pooping, and then like this last week, I would say, he just completely, it just went downhill really fast. It was so tragic. Like, he stopped eating. Like, it just got worse. Like, he wouldn't eat at all. He wouldn't drink. And the only time he drank is if we brought it up next to him. His breathing got really labored and, like, heavy. Like, just breathing hardcore. And, he started to, like, have a hard time walking. Try not to get emotional, but he had a hard time walking. That's when, I knew that, something was serious. I took him to get his blood work tested, and they said, everything came out pretty good, minus that he was showing early signs of kidney disease, but nothing to be concerned about. But when I took him in to get that big lump from him removed, I never had that tested. I regret not having it tested because it would have gave me answers. I just didn't have the extra money because, like, the surgery and everything was like 700 something, but I didn't have the extra money for that. But when I took him to the vet the last visit, what's it called? We took him in. They gave us this like liquid thing to put in his mouth. It's kind of like a sedative. It calms his heart down and everything, just makes him more calm so that he could pass away peacefully, And I gave him 1 bath before he passed away on Tuesday. 1 last warm bath because I thought, he was like getting dirty because he was peeing on himself because he couldn't get up to do it himself. And I gave him his bath, and then he died right after I was done washing him. Like, I just wet his body, that's it, not his head or anything, and he just passed away like a minute after I pulled him out, which was so scary. I felt like I did something wrong, I thought, because like when animals die, they choke and gasp for air. I don't know, I think humans do too sometimes when they take their last breath. So like, I thought he was choking on water, and I was home alone, and I got so scared. And part of me feels like, maybe if I didn't give him that bath, he would still be here, but I can't beat myself over that, because like, I feel, part of me feels guilty, like it's my fault, but he was dying, and at least, my wish was to be home with him when he passed away and to have him die in my arms, and he did. I ran to my room to lay him down to see, what was wrong, and he passed away over here, and at least it was in my arms. So yeah, it's hard, but he died in my arms, and that's the important thing. And he would have been 15 in September. 15 years. I got him when he was, I believe, like 4 months old or something like that, a kid. And I've had him since then. And 15 years, I feel like it's a very long time for a cat to live. But I thought he would make it to like 20 or 18, but at least he had a good life. He had a long life. And yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. I cry every single day, usually in the mornings and at night, because that's when it really hits me, like, hey, your cat's not here. And I do have footage of like his last moments on Earth, and I took photos, and I was going to share that with you guys, but I just don't have what it takes in me to go back and watch those videos. Like, I even took the video of me giving him a bath just so I can remember his last moment, like, not his last moment, but his last bath moment with me, but then he died, and there was footage of him choking, and that was scary. Not like choking, but gasping for air, And that was so scary to see because I thought I did something wrong. But I know that I didn't, but it feels like it, you know, so I don't know. Yeah, I have like just footage of his last moments, but I can't even look at his photos or videos or anything without wanting to cry. So, and I realized too, like, I mean, I already know, but like, you know, I don't need to share everything on YouTube, you know, especially like a loss like that should be kept, at least video footage and things should be private. Like I posted about it on Instagram, like a photo of him when he passed away, but that's it. Like, I don't need to share the videos. Like, it's just, my heart breaks to see it, you know, and it's hard to now because I have to just like, you know, we're slowly getting rid of things that were his, and his, you know, his litter box is gone, and I still have his food over here. I'm sorry. And I have some his treats still and everything, and I went yesterday to the animal shelter to just, you know, pet the cats and kittens, and I found a kitten that looks just like him. You know, she has like pretty much as similar markings as he does, like in the same areas, like on his head black, and then on his tail, and then on behind his leg black too, and he's white, you know, just, it's like, it looks like a baby version of him. But my mom doesn't want to adopt another cat, which, you know, it's fine, I can't force her, it's not my house, so it just sucks because I feel like it was a sign, but it's probably too soon. Anyways, yeah, I went there initially to give the litter to them and some cat treats. It's just, I don't know if I'm ready to part with that, which I know it probably sounds silly, but, you know, we put him in a box before we took him to the vet. Like when he passed away, we put him in a box, wrapped him up in this pink towel that I have, and it looked like he was in a coffin, which made me even more scared. Like, you know, seeing when he passed away, his body just went so limp, and his eyes were just gone. He didn't even look recognizable. Like he died with his eyes open, but he just looked so different. It was scary because I was by myself too, and I felt guilty. Like I said, I felt like it was my fault, but he was dying. I guess he chose to go right after his bath, which, when you think about it, is kind of peaceful to die after you are given a warm bath, you know, in the arms of a person who loves you. But yeah, maybe one day I'll make like a tribute video of him. I don't have the heart or the strength in me right now to just look back at videos and photos without bawling and crying and, you know, torturing myself. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys, my cat passed away, and this has all been a wake-up call to me that, like, you know, my dogs will pass away too one day, and then I have to go through this 2 more times. And it's also been a wake-up call that life is short, and that I really need to get out there and do what I want and stop postponing it and stop being scared and just, you know, all these things. I love you, Osric, and I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. You were the best cat. You were my best friend for 15 years. It's gonna take some getting used to. Anyways, I'll share some like visits of me at the animal shelter if you guys want to see the cute little kittens. Might, you know, bright up your day or something. Yeah. Thank you for watching, I guess, even though today's video is going to be a sad one, and I'm trying to get back in the groove of editing things. It's just I've been so unmotivated. I haven't exercised in like 3-4 days. I would just, you know, I'm grieving, and I need to get back on track with just everything. It's just hard. If you ever lost a pet, I'm sorry. Or even a person, it's extremely hard. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Love you, Osric.